One of the most storied and beautiful venues in college football, Nike Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Army Black Knights. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Owls kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Cadets offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And this guy doubtless will be a huge part of the game plan. Final season in college as he tries to get himself into a rhythm early in this season in his new home. Gets the back moving. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is in the air. Trying to make one miss. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Owls offense will now get its first chance with the football. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. Here in his senior year, hoping to make it his most productive yet. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And the RPO got him.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. 3rd down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's past the sticks. There he goes. They knock him down after an explosive play, and it was all because of the perfectly timed pitch. He's up to 51 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. keeping it on the ground with the single back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Sends it back in motion. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Rolls right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. All over him immediately. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch.
And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The ride. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Keeps it himself. Pulls it on the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Handoff again. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to keep this guy in the pocket. They do not want to let him get outside because of that speed. His ability to extend plays makes this offense very, very unique as he's able to get the completion there to move the sticks.
And the Black Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got him in the flat. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Finds the tight end. Oh, he dropped it! Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this 3rd down. Trying to squeak through the pile. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Looks it in. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Black Knights offense will go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tight end now in motion. They want to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Black Knights with the 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to get the corner. The option, the keeper. He's got enough. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes up.
And he's got room. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Black Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays of special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the left side. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. And the Owls are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
It's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Turns into the pile. Turning it on. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Selling the fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Time to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Taken down right away. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, what I can see here on the Army sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Drops back on 1st down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. He's now up to 70 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. On the option. Now the toss. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The kick is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Gets the back moving. From the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Firing to the right, complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. Bust through behind his pad. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Under pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I mean, how long do you want your secondary to hold up? I know it's a night game, but they just held up all night on that play. Unbelievable job sticking with the wide receivers, taking away the downfield pass.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Black Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside. And the ball is loose on the return. Scooped up by the kicking team.
And this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Sends it back in motion. Stopped right there.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Pulls it. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Working the ground game. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. He's got enough for the first down before he stopped at the 22-yard line.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Just smothered on the play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Got enough space. Touchdown, Army! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Look out! On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Washington. They'll run the screen. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Finds his man on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long here. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st down and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Zimmerman. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Snaps on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down and still on his feet. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Handoff to the fullback. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
Driven back.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Changing the routes with his receiver. Back to throw, it's Washington. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Caught on the RPO. At the 20, he's got space. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires on the move. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes a deep grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Just keeps slinging it. Hit as he throws. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Straight ahead, it's Etienne. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. He'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the scoreboard.
On the move. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Looking for the edge. He's out past the 35. He's loose down the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Black Knights. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here in late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Nowhere to go. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.